She's mine.
You can have the traitor, but the girl is ours, Naval.
Chapter 4, Battle in the Lee. We're going to the Lee of Orlis. After a hard battle, Marth's Altian army, for had grown to be called such, set foot at last into the kingdom of Orlis. However, joining his might to that of the Aurelians would have to wait, as Marth descended into the vast green Lee separating his troops from theirs. He heard a terrible sound, the galloping of enemy destriers, far away at first, then closer, then far too close. So now we get into the meat of this game. We're going to the cavalry, and there's a lot of cavalry. Shadow Dragon prides itself on having lots of cavalry and infantry, which comprise of, I would go so far as to say, 60% of the enemy forces in this game. Which is why the rapier and the wing spear are so good. And Malad is like, oh sire, by the way, you will need a new screen to help prepare yourself better because this is a new game, even though you had this very same screen in Chapter 2. Oh yes, thanks Maladus, I appreciate your honesty. We get the battle preparation screen. You can go around here and mess around with your sick means and just get yourself all corded. Speaking of corded, let's kinda soldier on and get our things, get our wares in sort. Get out of here. So we can pick our units, view the map, and see what we're up against. Check it out, a bunch of fighters and junk. And we'll go over that map in detail. You can also mess around with the inventories of your characters. I don't think I need to really mess around with too much. Really, I'm not really going to see her much of anything. She's just there because I want to have her there. You have a deed sword now. You use the seed sword. You have one. You need iron swords and lots of them. Take that. And these. I got to show off another feature. Merge. Merge was the feature they introduced in this game. Basically, you take two items that have the same name, and then you just combine them with another item that has uses below the max uses, and then they just combine their uses and pull them together into one. Very neat feature. They brought this back for Awakening. I really like the merge option. Get rid of clutter. It makes no sense physically, but for as far as the gameplay mechanic, it's a great feature. I love it. I love it a lot. I'll give the vulnerary for that chicken house over to you. I'll probably just we'll find ways to get other heals going. You need a heal staff. Or you do men's staff. You can do exactly that. Reclass. I'll cover you in a second. It was the Armory. You can go here to get general wares. Just basic weaponry, iron weapons, basic fire spell, and a heal staff in case you want it. Which I will do exactly this, so I can get a heal staff on Lena. Good girl. You can also go to the Forge. Here, you're allowed to take a weapon that you currently have on your person, so long as you can sell it, and improve it. Improve its stats at a price. So let's say I want to take Norn's steel bow, for example. And I can make it awesome, like this. Oh, Romana! Oh, Romana! Oh. You can improve its might, hit, crit rate, and even reduce its weight. But it all comes at a pretty steep cost. How this game throws money at you, so this is so much of a non-issue, I could just do this almost with impunity and just not feel bad about it. Like this. See? And you can also give it a name if you want, which I will do. I can use the oversized font from the original Japanese. That's cute. Maybe we give it English, not an oversized. Oversized English! No Japanese to speak of. Just give me a minute to think of a bow name. Non-cart. You can only forge one weapon per map. And believe me, I intend to make use of this for this unorthodox playthrough. I'm going to save over this slot, because now we get to talk about the real meat and potatoes of this. New to this series, for the start of this game onward, reclass. Reclass allows the character to change their base class into something else through a set of other classes. Basically, you can change in one particular class, in one character in a class, through a set of 6. 5, sometimes 5, it'll eventually become 6, max of 6. And you can change your characters. You can change your characters freely. However, you can't go over a certain limit. This limit is equal to how many characters of a particular class you would have at this point of the game, aside from substitute or replacement characters, +1. So, like, I'm selecting Frey here, and the cavalry icon is highlighted. Right now it says 2 out of 4. That means I can have up to 4 cavalry units, because you should have at least 3 bounty units at this point in the game. Jagan, Cain and Abel, and one more. The one with the reclass allows. Frey doesn't count towards this, since the game just internally counts Cain and Abel as being the 2 needed. They do count Norn. They do count Norn though, which is nice. And bows, hunters and bows share the same. So what reclass lets you do is that you keep your level and your experience values, but it shifts around your base class and your base stats, and weapon ranks are shifted accordingly. Like this, you can see how well or poorly you will do in another class, and your growth rates do reflect on this new change. You can get some pretty neat combinations out of these if you really wanted to, and trust me, some of them are super strong, or super fun to play with, and they really help out, especially in the higher difficulties. While it's not necessary to use reclass in the higher difficulties, it does get off a lot of pressure. That much I can tell you for free. There are 3 sets that are available depending on what class the character starts in. Male set A, which is what Frey is currently, they can become either Cavaliers, Archers, Myrmidons, Mages, or Curates before their class change, and afterward, when they class change, they get all their promoted classes as well as Draconite. They can become Draconites as well. Male set B, which is what Agma is. He can become a mercenary, fighter, hunter, pirate, dark mage, and a knight. They don't get anything special when they class change. They get all their the promoted ones for free. And females can get Pegasus Knight, Archer, Myrmidon, Mage, Cleric. And when they class up, they're allowed to go into Paladins. No female Cavaliers. They could have done an easy fix with that, but you know, they had to stay as faithful as possible. I went on. You may remember, way back in my first LP of this game, I went on a tirade about reclass and how much I really like. It's embarrassing to listen to now. My opinion on it hasn't really changed all that much. I still don't think it's a proper Fire Emblem mechanic, but I do admit it's a lot of fun to mess around with just for funsies. It's not really for me because the way I see is that it homogenizes a lot of the game, and I like a lot of these characters, and they've set their precedent and lore for a while. So just kind of taking that away, just letting them do whatever. You can get some ha-has out of it, but it doesn't really work out for me all that much in a aesthetic standpoint. As far as a gameplay standpoint, though, you can mess around with it. It's a lot of fun. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this playthrough. Starting with Jagan, he's gonna get a new pony. Not a pony, it's a dragon! He's gonna become a Dragonite. And he's gonna get an axe soon. He's gonna get a dragon! I think I'll leave Frey alone. Drog, he is going to become a hunter. Hunter x Hunter. And actually use his speed staff or something in exchange for having 3 base defense, and that's probably never ever going to increase. Sorry about that, my dude, but you're probably not going to last very long anyway. Norn's going to stay as an archer, I thought, for this purpose. Og was going to stay as well. I could also actually just, you know, make Lena into a mage. That would actually be kind of neat. You know what? Fuck it, I'll do that. I know I gave her heal save, I can just dump those off to Reese for now. And I'm gonna leave Frey as a paladin or cavalier, because I want to have at least one. I think that's all said and done. Hi Mathis, we'll talk about you in a second. This map is pretty open. There are a bunch of fighters here, and hunter and thief in the back, and they're going to charge you pretty quickly. These guys will hold the front line toward the boss, while all of these cavaliers will charge at you immediately, including this doofus. This is Mathis. This is Lena's older brother. You need to have her unfielded so you could recruit him with her. And here's the boss, Benthian. He's kind of like the most lamest boss in the entirety of the series because he's so generic. It hurts. But at least he has this, Rider's Bane, which is effective against the cavalry in it. So don't throw horses at him, you fuck. Other than that, pretty unremarkable map. There are 2 villages here, get both of them. There's also an arena here, we can cover those in due course. So first thing out of the game, I'm just gonna reorganize Lena's things, give them over to Reese. Eventually he'll hit D. And Lena can get a tome, to buy her a tome. I'll give her the means of fire! And fire is super cheap in this game too. It's only magic has pretty low uses in this game, but they're pretty strong. So it evens out, considering how useful magic is overall. It evens out. Okay, sort of. It sort of evens out. But you didn't hear that from me. Do it. It's been a Lickspittles. Lickspittles. Yes. This dialogue is fresh. This dialogue is fire. I can tell you that for free. Fire. Only 19. Funny joke, friend! That's a holdover from the original. It doesn't really matter what Lance unit has the Rider's Bane. Any Lance user can use the Rider's Bane, no problem. It's just a fact of life. I forgot to get a bow off of you. Drog. Good thing I got a spare. Calculated. This is a quality Let's Play, right? This so is. Hey there, matey. Hey there, buddy. What you doing? Yeah, get rid of this thief right away because he's gonna go right for the front village, and we can't do that. You can't let him do that ever. I will, because that village has a character I'm going to be using. Alright, Reese, get your ass in gear. So these fires are a general non-issue. It's just like again, I can just snooze my way through most of them. Just once you get a wall going, it's okay. It's really the calves that you're gonna have to be on your feet for. I'm gonna try to get Julie as much kills as possible, because really, if you want him to be a real combat unit, you need to feed him kills super early, otherwise he's just gonna be utility only. Which is fine. Thieves, all he really needs to do is just open chests and doors, and that's all one can really do. Although Marth takes at least half of that away from him after a certain point in the game. But again, that's just how this game rolls in a nutshell. Again, you didn't hear that from me. You're gonna hear that from me. I might as well have Lena look pretty. Throwing fireballs! Like she's Lucia the elf in Dungeons & Dragons Shadows of Mystara. That was a good game, we had fun with that one. Okay, Mars. Why could I just charge immediately? I'm gonna have Jake go up. Watch out for that hunter, though. I gotta cut that thief off the path so he doesn't get that top village, because that would suck. You can do likewise, Sita. Spread your wings and fly away. And wait for the enemy to come closer. Just get them out of the way with the calves and come in and we just swarm them all at once while getting Mathis to lay down his arms, because if you throw Lena at his face, he's gonna hit him. He's gonna hit her. Can't do that. Don't do that. It's not bright. It's not. It does feel nice to just legit play this game again, even if it's just for funzos. God, drop. Which one of you goobers is him? Pretty sure it's the second one out in front, or the no, the fourth one. Fourth one out in front. What out in front? Come closer, Lena. Actually, I'm pretty sure Julian can. Yeah, you just give him the 1-2. Again, raising weapon experience in this game is ass. It takes every fiber of your being just trying to get weapon experience, even if weapon ranks are just adjusted for growth. They don't really adjust it for growth that well, if you get my meaning. Ah, fuck it. Just trying to hit him. Pew Pikachu. Again, Grog's offensive growth's helping out a little more than normal. Well, he's a hunter, but he has no defense growth. Literally, I'm pretty sure he has like 0 defense growth as a hunter. So he's gonna have 3 base defense forever. Alright, I need to play this one very carefully. That's Mathis, don't kill him. This is a pretender. Stop him as much as I can. Oh, about to sneeze. Oh! Excuse me. Oh, damn, excuse me. Getting the sniffles. That's not nice. move Marth to attack this guy. He can delete him. Fairly easily too. Heal up the Autumn Action Satisfaction. He must use as much as those iron swords as long as he can for as much as he can, and carry the whole game. For iron swords are indeed king of swords. King of swords. Okay, Draw will be able to kill this guy. Hopefully Mathis won't shank him too badly. Because, he can take a hit, but straight crits are a thing. Thanks, Frey. Your goatee can help only so much, I know. Oh, there's a crit. Speaking of strays, see what I mean? Just random strays can happen. At the drop of a hat. Hunter's one of the Draw's more viable reclass options, to be honest. In the sequel too. If you decide not to make him like a fighter or something, which is also equally good. He can't even crit me! I was worried over nothing. Hey you goober, I need to talk. Stop this in your slick back hair, Bruce. What are you doing? I'm out of iced tea. That's not good. Brother, what are you doing here? So yeah, Mathis had to be strong-armed into going into service. And just look at him. You think he wants to fight? Shame on you, Mathis! Lena's like, oh, big brother. Oh, big brother. You toad, you. No such man. I'll do there is a red-haired individual who catches my eye. Oh. Some people call Mathis dumb, I call them fucking liars. Ack. Martha's gonna shank this dude back to Flavor Town. Just look at. I just love Marth's expression. His just default. No. Expression. That smirk on his face is the best. No. Michaelis he's a character. Michaelis is a delightful, lovely character who can do no wrong. Michaelis is just so much fun. He's messed up. But all the same, I do enjoy Michaelis. He's good. One of my favorite villainous characters. Anyway, Mathis. As far as cabs go, he's pretty much junk in almost every respect. But he's one of my favorite incidental characters, to be honest. He's well fabulous, and Michael would never hear it. He would never hear the end of it if I didn't use him, so I'm gonna. Not as a cab, though. Hell no. Frey's got that under lock and key. We're gonna make this dude a merm. I love the help. I love the help. Alright, Chop. Not you. I'm gonna have to do that next turn. Okay, you can go here then, I guess, my dude. Yeah, it's a triple might. It's not pleasant. Not pleasant at all, as well as it could be. I'm just gonna have draw hang back so the old man can give him. Oh, you hurt your boo boos. I'm gonna kiss him, make it better. How's that? Put Jig in there. Just a couple more uses of that heal, and you should be able to go to D rank. I believe he just needs 2 more. I think actually 2 more uses of heal, and you should be at D. Alright, so as I said, I'm gonna make you a swordsman. I'm gonna make you a good swordman. It's a gunman. Start practicing, my dude. I guess steal in for someone else. Probably Jagan once his silver runs dry. I'll eventually get another one. Oh, Frey can use one too. In the game, and the gold standard would be just as well, I guess. But now it's time for the real fun to begin.
It's Meric, the Windman.
Can you defeat Airman? Flex a little magical muscle. You know, this would be really awkward to just hear these two talk back and forth now in hindsight, since both of these characters, Marth and Meric, are voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. And the registers are not much different. I love Yuri, he's a great voice actor, but the registers weren't very different. Meric! I love Meric, he's one of my favorite mages in the history of Fire Emblem. He's super cool, got some wicked green hair, he's got a pinty hit! That he's not wearing. He decided to go, dot it off of this one so people could see his lovely made-up hair. But why not? Because the hair will probably be the last thing they see once they get a load of this. Can I try a piece of this? Meric's trusty tome, Excalibur, which is a very powerful tome. It is a special B rank spell with 13 my 100 hit and 20 crit. You notice that it has a B rank, but Meric can use it automatically. That's because Meric is special, don't fuck with him. He can use it because he's cool and stuff. So Meric being a thing ties back into the whole reclass issue that I have. And the fact that Excalibur was just normally Meric only in the original, and pretty much every other instance of where he's a thing otherwise. Anytime you see Meric, he's got Excalibur, only he can use it. Trespassers, get the hell out of here. But now they decided to, again, do the whole homogenizing thing and make it so that any male character with B rank in tomes can use the Excalibur tome. I get why they did that again, because they just want this is a game where they really expected players to experiment with classes and stuff. Though this game wasn't really built for that. Gaiden was built for that. Gaiden was built for players to experiment with shit. Not this one. Even Echoes, they still let you experiment with stuff. Even though the game hints that characters have default junk that they all feel more at home with. I gotta watch out for the horseman. But again, it just goes back to the whole unique thing. God, the animation is so dope. It goes back to the whole unique thing, and you're taking away from things that made a character unique. Stop! Don't do that. Why would you take things away that gave a character their identity? I mean, that doesn't really speak well for characters' identity that you know them by their weapon, but it does help. Nowadays, like that wouldn't fly nowadays. But back then, that's all you had. That's all you had to go on. And that's what really would have worked. Not very. just 4 luck. Yeah, they can't crit her. I'm pretty sure luck is a straight crit evade in this one. I know I'm jumbling up my words a lot here, but the point I'm trying to make is reclass really hampers the unit's individuality. That was the argument I made last time in the original LP. But I'm not just gonna go, "That reclass sucks," like I did last time. No, I'd like to think I'm more mature about that now. I'm 27 years old. I should probably should probably start acting at my age. But again, you didn't hear that from me. Reese, get your ass in gear! You're so slow today! I'm Julie across the mountains. One more use. Should be there, one more use. Bop! Just enough. Ah. What a disappointment you've been. I don't think I really talked about Meric himself. Yeah, right now Excalibur just pretty much defines Meric as a character. He has a nuke spell that does a lot of damage, it crits a lot. He's buff. He's buff. But he's pretty much an all-rounder mage for the most part. Gets pretty well in most of the key categories that makes him tick. So eventually, the point we won't really need Excalibur anymore to do his lasting damage. Did it with another mage we'll eventually get later on, who has the same thing. Hoi! Their tome is their carry. Once they grow, they won't need their tome anymore to carry them. That character especially needs their tome to carry them in this one. About done. We're just about done here. All that remains is the boss and his healer friend. He's the only one left. All that's left is just throw sticks at him. Throw sticks and sharp, pointy wind blades. What? What? Sweet. And all that was left was those. And there we go. I've used both save points by now, right? Yeah. Well, I don't have an easy out for this if this backfires. We'll probably use Jagan anyway. Maybe it'll work, probably not. I gotta demo the arena, that's it, that's all that's left now. And in this house, or this village, would you believe it? More money! Just all the loads of money you can acquire. And with the ability to forge weapons in this game, you can imagine how much fun you can just have by just messing around with forges. Honestly, it's another good part of this game. The fact that they throw you around so much money, which is just like FE9. Another game that just throws out oodles and oodles of cash. Pretty much ostensibly so you can just have means to flex around with your gear and just play around and stuff. Yeah, one false move. Jagan is a perfect example of why you don't fuck with perfection. I'll throw Frey in there. He can take a good thrashing! Words, Ray! They exist! Use them! Got speed. Go Reese, my man. Here's the arena. How's it going, my dude? So basically the arena, you just go and pay a certain amount of money, and you go fight due to the death. How much money you pay, you just pay double when you win. And the higher the wager, the more tough the opponent will be. The arena in this game is not nice for the most part. Frey made that look easy. He made that look disgustingly easy. That was one of the easier fights, but no, this arena does not play around. It's not unfair like the original and FE3's arena, but have a healer on standby at all times, and don't hesitate to press B to get out of jail, because sometimes you may need to bail. We'll show off one more. I think the safe zone around here is like 800 gold. And the reason why the arena doesn't play around— oh yeah, see, look at this! Look at this fucking junk. Rough stuff. The reason why the arena doesn't really play around all that much is due to the fact that— oh shit. Our hit formulas are so jank, and we're gonna take a lot of damage and what am defense. So it's pretty much a dog-eat-dog world in the arena in the Arcania games. So I'll watch out for that. Seize this. And would you want more freebies? No? Too bad, Sonny! Here, have another one! Free silver sword. Here, have this free B rank weapon right now that maybe some of your characters can use right now. You could definitely use a silver sword at the original game. Ironically, the character that's supposed to have the sword has a B in lances now. Oops.